Hey guys, it's Stephen Delisle, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some of the most exciting developments that are happening right here in Greenville. As you know, Greenville is growing so fast, and today we're going to talk about some of those developments that are shaping our city's future. First and foremost, the first one on the docket has to be Trueline Greenville. The address on this one is 401 Rhett Street. This project is going to be a 3,400 square foot project. It's going to house a capacity of 1,700 people. The reason for this project is really centered around all of the local artists, number one, but number two, all the up and coming artists to have a venue to be able to share their music. It's going to be a really cool venue that has tiered seating, number one, and two, the project is well underway. It's also got its barrel ceiling, so it is taking shape, and it's also projected to open in the second quarter of 2026. Next up has to be University Ridge Project. Now, for all of us that live here and have paid taxes here, you've probably seen the demolition of the tax office, so don't get excited just yet. They built a brand new one right next door, but in its place is going to be a 40-acre project that's going to be a mixed use, not only commercial, but office and residential use as well. I've heard, based off talking to some employees that work at Pottery Barn and Williams and Sonoma, for example, that they're going to have massive storefronts there in this location. So I'm excited to see what the finished product is going to look like. So there's going to be two multifamily buildings here as well. The first building is going to be a 7-story building, and it's going to have 180 residential units. On the bottom floor is going to be commercial. We don't yet know what's going to be specifically in that building, so stay tuned for that. And let's talk about the second building. Building number 2 is going to be 6 stories. It's actually going to have 270 residential units, and the bottom floor is going to be retail as well. Again, we don't know yet what's going to go in there, but it's going to face the south side of that park as well. The final plans have not been approved by the county, so that's still in the process. We do know that there's 23 confirmed tenants that are going to be moving in. For example, I imagine one of the biggest staples is going to be Whole Foods. There's going to be a Korean barbecue place and multiple others that we had just mentioned, like Pottery Barn. So stay tuned for an update on that. But it's exciting to see that there's 23 huge big boxes that are going to be there and really service that area outside of downtown Greenville. Next on the docket has to be the Backyard of Pelham at 3558 Beacon Drive. This one is going to feature a 30,000 square foot property. It's also going to have multiple different uses, whether entertainment, retail, and eateries. So there's 6 buildings ranging from 2,600 square feet storefronts to 7,000 square feet. Some of the features at this property are going to be the outdoor lawn. There's going to be an entertainment stage, a dog park, and a playground. Of course, you're going to have restaurants and a beer garden. So stay tuned for more updates. However, we do know some of the tenants that are going to be in here, like Indigo Kitchen, Chicken Coops. We also have Handel ice cream, as well as Biscuit Belly. Now, the estimated build time on this is going to be 12 to 24 months, depending on the approval. So again, stay tuned for more updates on that one. Next on the docket has to be the 250 North Church Street project, otherwise known as the Greenville Gateway or the Gracie Project. It's going to be 2 properties in one. It's also a $130 million project that's happening right now. Let's talk about what it's going to have. The project is slated to have 327 units on it. In addition to that, it's going to have 8,500 square feet of commercial use. Some of the public things that are going to go into this, or maybe the public use, if you will, is going to be the open plaza, the art gallery that's going to be there, some new sidewalks and utilities as well, so upgraded lighting and landscaping. Because of these public amenities that are going to be afforded by building this project, the city's actually going to reimburse the project $7.25 million once the project is completed, and the project is already underway. Last on the docket has to be the Biltmore Walk. These are luxury townhomes. It's going to be located at Pearl Avenue and Biltmore Drive. There's going to be 44 units here, whether it's going to be a mixed use of full brick or also limestone front facades. They're also going to feature large kitchens, of course, hardwood floors, and upgraded really products that are going to go into this project, and upgraded appliances, I'm sure. We don't yet have all the intimate details on what's going to go into these. Where the project's at right now is that they are grading, they're putting some underground utilities in, and they're really starting to go vertical really in the winter, so we've got to be on the cusp of that happening anytime soon. So for this project, I'm really excited to see what the finished product's going to be, because like the previous one we just talked about downtown on Church Street, this one's also supposed to have some intermingling of what the public is allowed to go through as far as like walking trails and things like that. So stay tuned for more information on it, but I'm excited to see what it's going to look like. There you have it, guys. You can see that Greenville is not slowing down even a little bit, and these are just a handful of projects that were happening around the downtown downtown Greenville area. Of course, there's so many more that we could cover. If you guys want more information about this or ones like it, then go ahead and feel free to like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on what's going on in your backyard, or if you're thinking about moving to Greenville. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, with DeLisle Properties, luxury always comes standard.